Got a dev update from behavior. They buffed BFFs. That's all that matters. But I'll read everything this time because all I did was I literally went like that. It's like Legion. Oh. I woke up to like 30 mentions on Twitter, on Discord, of people just like adding me and be like, Tat, they buffed Legion. Anti-face camping. Going forward, you'll notice a new meter appears whenever you are on the hook. This meter will gradually fill whenever the killer is near you. The closer the killer is, the faster the meter will build. Once it is full, you'll gain the ability to unhook yourself with a 100% chance of success.
The Legion are incredibly powerful.
It is I, the Legion, coming in with that 1-year badge, Michaela Pog.
Yo, Legion. Thank you for the 12 months. And there it is. The golden mixtape. You can also do this during the second hook phase. Unhooking yourself in this way will grant you all the usual benefits such as endurance and haste. To ensure that this cannot be used or abused by aggressive survivors, the rate at which the meter fills will decrease or potentially even stop entirely when other survivors are nearby. Additionally, once the exit gates are powered, this feature is disabled entirely. This is because at this point in the match, the killer needs to do whatever they can to secure one last kill, so we can't expect them to graciously leave the hook. This new mechanic is intended to address the most egregious camping scenarios, discouraging killers from standing too close to a hook survivor or for an extended period of time, and creating opportunities for the other survivors to make the save. The Doll Merchant rework. Alright, lock on. Active zones being the main culprit behind the Doll Merchant's ability to defend generators are no more. On top of making survivors exposed, these zones provide the Skull Merchant with too much information on the survivors within them, allowing the killer to quickly react and chase them away. With active zones removed, the Skull Merchant's drones need a new way to lock onto survivors. Now, whenever a survivor is scanned by a drone's beams, they'll receive 1 stack of lock-on. Upon reaching 3 stacks of lock-on, the survivor will immediately receive a claw trap. However, avoiding a drone scanners won't be easy thanks to the introduction of 2 new modes. 2 modes. In stealth mode, the drone's spinning beams will be invisible, and the drone will be much quieter. Survivors will want to watch closely for the lights on the drone itself to tell where the beams are so they can sneak up and disable it. In scouting mode, the drone's scan lines will be visible and rotate much faster, making them more difficult to approach or run by undetected. In either mode, the drone scan lines will not detect a survivor who is stationary. So you can literally just sit on a gen and it won't do anything. Nice. Effectively preventing them from being used to guard gens. The survivor can interact with a drone in either state to disable it for 45 seconds, after which they will return to stealth mode. Claw traps. If they are healthy, they'll be instantly injured. If they are injured, they'll receive deep wound. This will not grant a survivor speed boost. The survivor suffers from broken until a trap is removed. Their location will be revealed on killer's scanner for a short duration. Additionally, survivors with a claw trap who are scanned by one of the killer's drones receive a 10% speed penalty for 6 seconds and are revealed to the killer with killer instinct for 3 seconds. Do you still break pallets when you vault them? Because if so, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but that's a horrible thing. I don't know why they ever made the add-on base kit. Quality of life. Skull Merchant now has 6 drones, was 4. That's not quality of life, that's just a straight buff. Skull Merchant will now immediately become these are not quality of life, these are buffs. Label this category buffs to the Doll Merchant. Fuck. The minimum distance between drones is now 16 meters, was 22. The killer's movement speed is no longer decreased when checking the scanner. Good, because that was fucking pointless. Lock on progress no longer decays. Drones can no longer be manually reactivated. Drones can now be placed above or below other drones deployed on different floors. Failing to hack a drone will now grant 1 stack of lock-on instead of an instant lock-on. The skull merchant's footsteps are now quieter, making her harder to track beyond walls. We have updated the skull merchant's chase music. We have reviewed the skull merchant's add-ons, adjusting some and giving new effects to others. Okay, so from the sounds of it, you literally can't 3-gen. Because if I'm doing a gen, the drone doesn't see me. It doesn't care. So, nice. Shattered Square. This update will feature a gameplay update to the Shattered Square map. Thank God. Fuck Borgo. Low obstacles. What is this emoji? What? They never use emojis in their dev updates. It's weird. It was possible to bump into some small objects, such as piles or hay or carcasses. Since these obstacles were so small, it was possible that you would bump into them without even seeing them, leading to some frustrating moments. We have done a pass on these sort of objects to ensure that anything which might block your path is clearly visible, and in most cases making them taller so that they're easier to see. I was hoping you'd say that we just fucking removed them, but sure. Size and layout. The Shattered Square is among the largest maps in the game, and contrary to its name, it isn't even a square. It's actually a rectangle. The size of the map can even make patrolling a little difficult. To help with this, we have reduced the size of the map. It's now an actual square, and the positions of some tiles have been readjusted as a result. Line of sight. Most obstacles in the map tended to be fairly low, making it quite easy for killers to spot survivors at long ranges, and difficult for stealthy killers to sneak up on survivors. To break up these long sight lines, we have rearranged some tiles to limit how far you are able to see from any given point in navigation. Last but not least, we have made various changes to make the map easier to navigate. This includes making it clear which objects can be walked on and which will block your path. We got a like a pig pen. Or I would open, but I'm in full screen mode. Yeah, I don't see any loops here. I mean, there's potential loops, but I don't see like any loops that have spawned pallets in Windows. So Macmillan Estate, what the fuck? What? Our work on maps doesn't stop there. Macmillan is being expanded. An alternate version? Huh? The next time you load into Suffocation Pit, for example, things might be a little different. The trademark mineshaft will still be there, but it may be in a different spot. Oh, you got me fucked up. Oh my god. The goal with these variants is to add more variety to existing maps without changing the unique properties that sets them apart, such as the size, a bottleneck, or choke point that separates either side of the map, and so on. Cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Perks. Next up, we have a few small tweaks for a handful of perks. Furtive Chase. Oh god, what are we doing this time? To give this perk a slight boost, we are increasing the tear radius reduction for each tokens to 5 meters. Okay, it's still terrible. Background player. To make sure this perk is meaningful when it activates, we are increasing the duration of the speed boost to 5 seconds. It was 4. Okay. Okay. The Trapper. Oh god, what are we doing? The Trapper fills a very unique role in DBD since he is all over the cover and is unlocked right away. He ends up being a lot of people's first experience playing as killer. Because of this, we try to keep him as simple and straightforward as possible. See a trap, set a trap. Among newer players, the Trapper already performs fairly well, and we don't want to throw off that balance too much. That's in higher end matches, the Trapper can struggle to keep up. 8 bear traps will all spawn on the map, was 6. Just give me my traps. Just give them all to me, please. I don't want to pick up more. The Trapper will receive a 7.5% speed boost after setting a bear trap. Wait, what happens to his yellow that does that? Does it just stack? Is it now 12.5 if I use the yellow? Oh. Okay. It's like, it's not horrible, but it's like like why? This part specifically. Why, please? Just give me all my traps, bro. Trapper's already performing well, but provide a nice boost to higher end players. I don't think this will help at all. This is just gonna be more tedious because now I have to fucking set up more traps before I can play the game. Oh my god, please. No, I don't like that. Huntress and Trickster. We have reduced the reload time for each killer to 3 seconds, was 4. Okay, sure. Cool. Deathslinger. Now reloads in 2.6, was 2.75. Oh my god. I mean, that's good. But it should have been like a flat 2.5. Why 2.6? That's so like random. Second, we have increased the speed bonuses while aiming down sight for Jaw Smasher. Oh, this is the one that yeah, it did 1% speed. Now it does 1.5 and 3. All right, cool, I guess. And then Legion got buffed. Now it's a 6% speed boost from BFFs. Cool. Coolio.